Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today I am not really feeling it. Do you know that when you get your hair cut and you leave the salon and you're like, oh yeah, I love it, it's the greatest, like it looks really good. And then maybe the next day, then a couple of days in, it's like, why did I do this? That's where I'm at with my hair. Why did I do this? And then I remember, oh yeah, it was too long. It needed it. It needed a new start to life type of thing. But boy, I wasn't ready for it, I'll be honest. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So today, I am going to be playing. Sorry if you could hear that. I was playing with Mike. Okay, so today we're going to be playing with the Tartelette Toast Stick. And I will say, I do like the packaging of this. It is so pretty. Like, I do like that. Inside looks like this. Here's the thing with Tarte. First off, oh my god, this smells amazing. I can sit here and smell this all day. So good. Okay, but the thing with Tarte is these palettes have been around for quite some time. And I like that because a lot of places you don't see that anymore. It's like a limited edition type of thing. So if you like the palette, you're kind of up the creek without a paddle in a sense because it was just a limited time thing, But with these palettes, if you happen to like them, then it's a core product. You know what I mean? It's sort of like Urban Decay with the Naked palettes, core product. So I do like it in that sense. But I will say that I don't think these palettes are necessarily made for me. But that's not saying they're not good. So let's go and get started, and I will talk. So the first shade I want to go into is Latte. So the thing with these palettes is this. If you're a beginner, if you're a teenager, I think they're wonderful. I think they're a good start to any makeup collection. And I think they're wonderful shadows to begin with. They're easy to blend. They're buildable. So they are pigmented, but not like, right out of the gate. You kind of blend, you got to build them and blend them, which is great because it gives you, that it helps you with those skills, the building and the blending. And of course, they're also great for if you happen to go in like with a whole bunch like that and just plop it on your eye, not thinking. Like, it's going to blend out. You're not going to have any issues with that. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be able to take it and blend it and almost just be like blend and done type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's not necessarily you're not going to have any issues with it as far as that goes. Although, if I was going to show you that, I probably should have did it to the other eye too. But I didn't. I didn't think that one through. So, hold on here. Let me do it to this side too. That way they're the same depth. But yeah, I mean, they're great when it comes to that, that sense. And I mean, I like these shadows. It's just with the collection I have, I don't. Now, if I was traveling, they would be good, but I don't travel. These would be palettes I take because they are dependable. They're in great packaging, so they'd be safe. And then if they did get broken, it's no big deal because it's a core item. I can always repurchase it if need be. They're at a middle range, product type of thing, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. I'm going to take that same shade Latte and run it across the lower lash line. Now, I will also say the Juicy palette, though, that is my palette. Like, that would be the one of the products I would keep and reuse over and over again. It's just this, like, I don't ever go for, like, this kind of look, to be honest with you. And it's mostly due to the shimmers, to be honest. The mattes are fine. These are mattes that I would use. I'm not going to deny that. It's the shimmer shades, really. But then again, for a nice soft look, I mean, there's a time and a place for that, you know? So I really am kind of conflicted with that, to be honest. But then I'm just the type that I don't care what the time and place is. I'm going to wear what I want to wear, in a sense, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm going to go into the darkest shade, the Fireside. And like I said, I will say, again, they have the range from light to dark. They really do. And that's good, you know, especially when creating your everyday looks or anything like that, to be honest. So, I really can't fault it there either. I don't know. I just feel like this just isn't necessarily up my alley because it's just, I mean, I'm still a beginner. I guess if I was trying new trends or something like that with shadows, like this would definitely be the palettes I would choose from, just because they're easy to, like I said, you know, build and blend and stuff. But where I'm not doing that, it's just not my cup of tea. But I can see at the same time why they're a necessity. I can see that. I can see why they're needed. And I think if I didn't know what I know about makeup, this would be a palette I would gravitate to. If I didn't know all the brands and stuff, you know? But I feel like with this palette, I have the Biba palette, you know? It's like a big step up. And the metallics and that and all that, like, are so much more my speed. And even, like, the mattes, I don't know. I really don't know, y'all. I'm kind of conflicted here. Because I do think they are a needed brand. But maybe just not, like I said, not needed by me. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's sort of like Melt Cosmetics. I think that they are a wonderful brand as far as like color stories and their vision, but it's just not me, and that's okay, as it does relate to a lot of other people, so they're needed. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the color Candle. I'm just going to tap that on the lid. I will say this is a pretty look, though. And then we'll wipe that off. And we're going to go into Simmer. I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid, just to give it a little depth. Like that. Just to get a little, you know, darkness in that corner. I mean, I do like these. Don't get me wrong. And like, I mean, If I was in a rush, I would grab this palette and have no problems and be done real quick. I know I would. I'm going to go into the shade Sunrise. Yeah. And pop that in my inner corner. Just like that. And basically I use the whole bottom row and then one shade from the top row. And again, the way that they're set up, they're just really good for beginners. I really wholeheartedly believe that. For the waterline, I use the Tarte Fake Awake. Like, I think that's a nice liner too. I would recommend that for any stage. Okay, and then for this look, because it's so simple and everyday, I'm going to curl the lashes. I'm using my Rephr eyelash curler. And I'm going to go into the Charlotte Tilbury push-up lashes in Dream Pop. And we're going to put that on the lashes. It's a brown. And I just think it really goes with this look, to be honest with you. I think it's a perfect pairing. And I like it. It's not over the top. It's simple, but yet put together. And you can definitely make this much more darker and smokier using these palettes. But again, I'm not that type. Those aren't necessarily my type of looks, you know what I mean? But I do think this mascara really brings this look home. And I like it because it is hard to find a black or a brown mascara, I'm sorry. A good brown mascara. It is really hard to find that, to be honest with you. Because usually they're dark, like a black almost. It's like a brown black. But this is just a perfect brown all the way through. And I really, really like it. And the wand brushes the lashes and everything. Like, it's just really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is the final look. And as you can see, it's just a nice everyday palette. You know, there's really nothing bad to say about it. There's just nothing like extraordinary either, you know what I mean? But you don't always need extraordinary. So take it as it is, I guess. I don't know what else to say really other than that, because I'm really type of thing, you know what I mean? Because like, even though it may not be for me, it is definitely a needed thing in the space, and it's definitely something I can see beginners or just everyday simple looks that need to be done quick and everything, very soft looks they can definitely give you. So it's really just based upon your makeup style, your color story, and where you are as far as skill level. Because I like it. But I don't love it. But I love the Juicy palette though. No, I do love it. But that's, see, I think that's it. That nails the color story. That nails my skill level. That nails, you know, my, what I'm, you know, comfortable in, like, going outside my box in, you know what I mean, in a sense. Then this looks growing on me, so I don't know. Let me know. Where do you think these palettes like? Are they a necessity? Do you like them? Do you use them every day? I'm curious on it. Because I don't think I would use them every day. I just don't see me doing that. But I do see where they do belong, and I do see who would enjoy them. Just because it's not me doesn't mean they're not needed. You know what I mean? Anyway, that is all I have for you today. I think I have one more Tarte palette to do. Because I have the little, like the little Toasted, the little Bloom, and the little Juicy. But they're the same pretty much colors as these, so I just don't see a point in redoing those ones. So I think I'm just going to count them in with these particular palettes and call it a day there. But I think I do have one more palette I have to do from Tarte. And then I'm pretty much done with my Tarte palettes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I am. So, that is all I have for you today. I hope this video helped in some way, and if it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day by Sunday, and I'm having a lot of fun going back through my collection and reusing them and revisiting some palettes and seeing if they're still as good as they once were, or are they, you know, not needed anymore type of thing. So I'm having a lot of fun doing that. And that's it. That's all I got. Until next time, stay safe and stay healthy, guys. Bye.